Well, good morning. We've been enjoying... Oh, what have we got here? A lot of F1 fans have you down as one of the favourites. Oh, who should we choose? Well, Sergio's been on form recently. Carlos hasn't. But you watch, I'll choose Carlos as a rival and he'll do well. So, yeah, we'll choose Carlos Sainz in that instance there, game. Thank you very much. Not a problem. Shall we get the rest of it off and underway? Some weight training for California. But here we are. Welcome along, everyone. It is Monday. You know what that means. Welcome along to episode number 40 of our F1 Manager F1 23 My Team Career Mode with Team Chaseliner, and it is time for the Temple of Speed, the Italian Grand Prix. There is our facility. We are working, as you can see, on getting level 3 for the chassis department, which will really be big in the long haul, because Lord knows we need it. I think we're worst in chassis. We've got a major and an ultimate durability upgrade incoming. That'll stop failures. I guarantee that stops failures. I bet it won't, but I bet it will. Engine's a bit ropey, shall we say. That's not good. But, yeah, and the sponsors are happy. I can't wait for the end of the season when we get that big payout from Lugger Lugger. Yeah, we won't be using them again next season. Championship, and Jackie leads the way by 41 points from Lewis Hamilton. Then comes George Russell, Carlos Sainz, Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc, Kevin Magnussen, Hollywood Lance Stroll, Sergio Perez, and Valtteri Bottas. Your top 10. Take a look at the rest of them here, down to Oscar Piastri, Logan Sargent, Yuki Tsunoda, Nick De Vries, and Callie, who have not yet got off the mark. Plenty of time for Callie yet. She's improving. She is definitely improving. But, yeah, all good. We should be good to go for Monza, so practice and qualified. And we'll see you on the other side of this for the Italian Grand Prix, where we'll do good things.
Welcome to the home of the Parabolica, now known as the Curva Alboreto in tribute to the Italian motorsport legend Michele Alboreto. It's a long right-hander. It dares you to keep your foot as far down on the throttle as you possibly can. It's one of the great corners on the calendar, and we're here at Monza ahead of the Italian Grand Prix. With top speeds reaching 215 miles per hour, only a few places can challenge Monza's crown as the fastest track in Formula One. Hard braking zones going into the 3 chicanes make up the majority of the 11 corners on this 3.6-mile circuit. And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some close action. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. George Russell will begin today's event in pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Leclerc, Gasly, Ocon, Perez, Norris, Verstappen, Albon, Joe, Stroll, Mayer, Magnussen, Liam Lawson, Tsunoda, Oscar Piastri, Bottas, Hulkenberg, Sargent, the Governors, and Nick De Vries. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. Joining me for the Grand Prix once again is none other than Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about the Governors. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
It's been a really solid year so far. There have been some incredible standout performances, but what's really impressed me has been the consistency. With this kind of form, I'm expecting another great race today.
Yeah, he doesn't want to say anything after that, and quite frankly, nor do I after. P21 is not the way that we wanted to do this. Yeah, I thought when I was looking at it, she put in an absolute stonker of a lap, and then literally out of nowhere, here come everyone else, and they're faster than her. I was like, whoa, Nelly. So, we will start on these medium tyres, I think. Take a bit of fuel out of it. That's absolutely fine with me. Take a lot of fuel out of it. You can see here, we've got the setup absolutely right. I don't know what... I'll tell you what, I might take some pressure out the tyres. Yeah, let's take some pressure out the tyres. Say about a pound of pressure. See if that does any difference. I doubt it will, but you never know, we can try. But we got to do something, because from P21, those two Mercs are going to, yeah, chip into that lead she's got. Well, I've got a feeling this is going to be a lot of fun, and a lot of pain and a lot of misery at the same time. Because, Lord knows, this is not going to be a good race, is it? Lord, no, this is not going to be a good race at all. I'm still wondering how in the hell she qualified P21. My eyes are killing me already. I don't know what it is, but my eyes are just not in sync at the moment. Yeah, I'll get a power slide going out of the retiphilia, which is fine. So we got a mix of strategies going on here. We got some started on softs, some started on mediums. The rear tyres are nicely warmed up, which is good to see. Into the Della Roggia. Give it the old power slide out of the Della Roggia. She should get some tyre temp going through the two Lesmo corners here. Hope she should do anyway. But yeah, it's going to be a case of hopefully we can get to the front. But I think realistically we're going to be aiming for a couple of points today. There is no way in hell, I would say, that we're getting anything other than a couple of points. Oop, well, it's nice to get your corner cuts out of the way early. This is going to be a painful race, and I mean a painful race. But we take our medicine, and we try to do our best. I have got some scar tissue forming there. Why have I got some scar tissue forming there? Oh, because I've been biting it too hard, that's right. And I've not long woke up. So hopefully this will wake me up. Yeah, make them all wait on the start line. Make them all wait. There you are, perfect stop. Let's get going then to the 5 red lights here at the Monza circuit for the Italian Grand Prix. And the lights are out of the way, we go. It's that Ferrari. Who's that Ferrari that's just not got him? I think it was Carlos Sainz. He just didn't go. He has absolutely dived through the field there. What the hell is she doing? She is already up to P8, P9, P8. Make your mind up. There you go. Jesus Christ. She has had a lightning start. She passed, I think, literally the whole field to try and get up there somewhere. That's sensational. Mind you, I think she was helped out a little bit by Carlos Sainz bogging down on the start-finish line. And that was a hell of a bog down that he did there to go through the Della Roggia for the first time. Chasing after Alexander Albon. You got Lando in front of her. I tell you what then, she might be looking at... there's a few fast cars in front of her that she should be beating. And I've got a feeling she will be beaten. She's got Verstappen all over her rear wings. Oh, Verstappen. Having a think about it into the Ascari chicane, but it's not going to work out for him. And through Ascari and down to the Parabolica. I don't care if you want to call it the Curva Alboreto or not. It's the Parabolica. End of. Anyone wants to argue with me in the comments, please feel free to keep that opinion to yourself as whoosh, she swoops right in front of Carlos Sainz's front wing. And I think right about now, the mischief and the mayhem is going to kick off, because this is the Temple of Speed. This is what you all came to see. Look at her defending down to the retiphilia. She's defending against that Ferrari. They're 3 wide behind her with who's that? I believe that's Sergeant Lawson Hulkenberg that are 3 wide back there. Callie Mayer's in this scrum somewhere. We'll have to try and pick her out when we best can. And that's useful to see when we didn't want to see it. Meanwhile, later on in the lap, Verstappen is going to come knocking again. On lap 2, he's going to come have a knock. But he's gone a little deep. Oh no, he's got the cutback going. Got the cutback going through the Parabolica. That's a great cutback there. We'll come back to that later on. We're going to go have a look at Callie Mayer here. California! Yeah, I'll have to think of something good for Callie as she takes P14 off Kevin. Well, no, Kevin Magnussen wants to make some of it as we go on board with Valtteri Bottas, who might want to make it free wide going down the main straight here, on board with Yuki Tsunoda for a great view of this free wide shot. Callie's lost out on 2 places here. And she may have lost out on just the 1 place as she dives up the inside of Bottas. Tsunoda have a look at the inside of Magnussen. That's not going to work there. Bottas has pinched 2 people's pockets there to take P14. Now back to what we were seeing earlier on. In other words, this mess. And we do mean this mess right here, as almost free wide between Jackie Sainz and Verstappen. Verstappen dives it up the inside of the Rettifilia, but loses out, and that'll be him down to P10. And literally everyone started to cheer in unison when that happened. Meanwhile, further up the field, we've got Charles Leclerc having a look at Esteban Ocon for P4, and if he... oh, is that Gasly? No, sorry, that's the man Gasly. I do apologise to anyone who's a fan of Esteban Ocon for confusing him with Gasly. That means that Ocon's competent in some ways. Then again, Ocon has won a Grand Prix, so I really shouldn't complain too much as we go a little further into lap number 3, and you can see that Gasly is not going to let Leclerc get away with this as he goes round the outside of the Monegasque driver, and that'll be back onto the podium for the man Gasly. Was cheeky Lando. He's looking at the back of Alex Albon. How did Alex Albon get in front of Norris? We didn't see that here. Perhaps if someone would allow us to see that in person, that'd be brilliant. Well, we're seeing you there, Lando. Alex, watch yourself. That's P7 for Jackie. She'll gladly take a P7 out of all that, if you don't mind her saying so herself. As who are we looking at here? We're looking at Oscar Piastri, or Philo Piastri as we should call him, round the outside of the parabolica on Yuki Tsunoda. And Tsunoda's having a think about it, but no, he's not quite going to get back there. Now, up at the front, this is interesting. What's Toto going to be saying here between these two? Hamilton and Russell fighting out for the lead, and George Russell, ultimate ladies man and Kingsland's #1 driver, takes the lead of the Italian Grand Prix back to Esteban Ocon, who's having a look at, see if he can have a look at Charles Leclerc and Pierre Gasly. Oh, he's going to have it. We're going to go free wide. Free wide! Oh, 2 Alpines coming through, says Ocon. Coming through. Thank you. Gasly losing out not just to Leclerc, but to his teammate as well. That's got to be a kick in the rear end for him. As we look at Sainz here now, they might be all over the back of Alex Albon. I think they are going to be over the back of Alex Albon. 2 wide, Sainz and Albon. 3 wide, 4 wide. 4 wide at Monza. Hello. How are we doing? They're still 3 wide into the Della Roche. I mean, the Rettifilia. I think that too is that is Sainz and the 2 Red Bulls 3 wide. Now, how about 3 wide through Curva Grande? You 3 are absolute madmen. Absolute madmen. And if Tico Zotta saw that, he would have an absolute field day, wondering who is going to come out in front of this. Sainz backs out of it and lets the 2 Red Bulls have their moment in the sun. As further on into lap number 4, we see Verstappen looking at the back of Perez. He wants to go down the inside of the Ascari chicane. Oh, that looked a bit sus right there. That looked a bit suspect. How did... Well, we've lost Bottas behind Magnussen and Callie Mayer. As Callie looks to go around the outside of Kevin Magnussen. Oh, good girl. Absolute commitment, Callie. Well done. California, here we come. Right back where we started from. If anyone remembers the OC. Not the OC that's in WWE right now, because that's OC. Nice to go, Doctor. As we go free wide. Oh, Sainz was thinking to make it free wide between Verstappen and himself and Perez. But that's not going to... Now look at this mess. We've got the 2 Red Bulls side by side. We've got Albon and Sainz side by side. Hollywood Land Stroll's in there. Yuki Guan Yu Zhou is in there. Almost free. They are going to be free wide. Alex Albon wants to make it free wide with the 2 Red Bulls. He's not going to come out of that in one piece, unfortunately. He might not even keep that position because Carlos Sainz is literally... He's right there, folks. He's all over the rear. And I mean the rear, as I think Tico knows that I was talking about him. Hello, Tico, how are you doing? Got the Woodhead route. Woodhead route? I'll have a look at that. He's probably on about the Glossop line. As we got 3 wide here between... we got Ocon's in front, so this is Gasly, Norris and Leclerc. Jackie right there in poacher mode. Oh, she's going to be in poacher mode. Excuse me, coming through. 3 wide. How's that? There you go. Full-on poacher mode, I would say. Absolutely full-on poacher mode in attendance right there. Oh, what the hell's just happened there? Norris has... I think Norris has just oh, bit of argy-bargy. Have a look at it on board with Charles Leclerc. And what's Norris done? He's just drove right into the back of her. He's just drove right into the back of her. Virtual safety car is out, but what was Norris thinking? I have no godly idea what he was thinking, but this happened before the virtual safety car, because now look at Callie. She's got... Oh, Callie's been taken 4 wide. Oh, I don't like that. Get out of that, Callie. Get out of that, Callie. I know you're a rookie. I know you're a rookie, but get out of that. That's not good. That's not good. Although she is defending for her life. Hey, she defended that very nicely. Well done, Callie. See, I knew what I was talking about there. Knew absolutely what I was talking about right there. Not a worry in the world when it comes to California Mayor. Now, with the VSC still out, in. You don't lose as much time under green flag pit stops, but I think have they gone? I think they're going green again. And try to see if there is a flag out there, so we can see that they have gone back. I think they have gone back to racing speed, which is not good. So this pit stop effectively means nothing now to come off the mediums onto the soft tyres. She's going to try and take these softs 8 laps. Ooh, I don't know about that. Ooh, I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that one, I'm afraid. I would have gone hards there personally, but hey, she's the driver, and I'm just the poor soul that's doing things. Have we gone back to racing speed? We haven't gone back to racing speed yet, because this is Nick de Vries looking at the back of Logan Sargent. Oh, we have gone back now. So literally, as she was in the pits, they went back green. So this might not be as bad as we think. Might not be, but we'll see. We'll see Nick de Vries go around the outside of Logan Sargent and take P19. So up 1 position for the AlphaTauri driver. As we're looking at Oscar Piastri looking at the back of Callie Mayer. And, well, not looking at the back of Callie Mayer anymore. That's unfortunate. Right, now this is a car I'm interested in. Where's she going to come out in front of, in accordance to Esteban Ocon? Because Ocon's got a 3.5 second lead over Leclerc. Wow, he has really pulled out. He's really pulled out a lead there. Mind you, to be fair, he did have Jackie there, didn't he? And that is a absolute slick stop for the Alpine boys. Now, where is he going to come out? Where is he going to come out? They're going to be going about nearly 200 miles an hour down this front straight. I think that's Jackie right there. Is that Jackie right there? I think it is. Yes, it is. Hello. She might be about to take a podium off Ocon. See ya. That's where. Bye. Have a great time. Yeah, we'll be seeing you there, Sunshine. As I think the Mercedes are about to switch the lead back here as Lewis Hamilton takes the lead from George Russell. And I don't know how we feel about that, because Lewis is second in the championship ahead of George. I think I'd rather George was winning right about now, as we look at the back of Nick de Vries, who's going past Nico Hulkenberg for well, it was for P18, it's now for P11. I think that's going to be a move done, because around the outside of the second part of the retrophilia, sorry, the retrophilia, that always works out in the end as, well, if she got a massive undercut on Ocon, she's got an even bigger one on Leclerc. She'll get an even bigger one on Leclerc. Ooh, not as slick a stop for the Ferrari boys as you would have thought. They were a bit slow getting that tyre on there, but no problems there for the monogas driver. Let's see where... I think she's already long gone, hasn't she? That might be her up the road there. Yeah, she's long gone. We'll be seeing you there, So that's going to put her in de facto 3rd place, which isn't all that bad there, as Yuki Tsunoda is now going past Kevin Magnussen for P14. Where's Callie? She's P17 at the moment, but I think there's a few cars in front of her that have not pitted yet. One of them that may have not pitted yet is Nick de Vries, who's going round the outside of Nico Hulkenberg, and that's for P19, I do apologise. Here's Esteban Ocon, and Ocon past Jackie before the parabolic has happened. Or is that a little strategic, I wonder? Is that a little strategic with well, as I say, Piastri's not pitted yet, nor is Carlos Sainz, I don't think. But both of their... Well, no, Sainz is not pitted. Yeah, Sainz is now pitted. As Jackie goes around the outside of Ocon into the Retophilia. And that's job done. Thank you very much. Back into the podium position from P21. Let's remind you of that. From P21. And speaking of P21... someone who deserves to be in P21. Hello, that's Sainz coming out of the pit lane as Verstappen overtakes the man Gasly. What happened to... Oh, aggressive! Aggressive! Pierre Gasly goes around. Oh dear. What are you going to do when the man goes around? Well, laugh at him because, you know, it was quite funny actually, wasn't it? It was. Let's be brutally honest. It was absolutely funny. But who are we looking at here? Looking at Hollywood Land Stroll? Yeah, we're looking at who we got here. We got Albon, Perez, Stroll, Zhou. Perez has just breezed past Albon like Albon was standing still. Will Stroll have a go at Albon? He may have a bigger problem here because he might have the Chinese driver Guan Yu Zhou go around the outside of him. Yes, he has. So move that man up in position as we look at the back of Jackie from Esteban Ocon. And this is... Oh, Jackie gives in the squeeze. That was a squeeze and a half and a little bit more as well. I think Leclerc has really caught up to the back of these two here as she needs to keep hold of Esteban Ocon. And now Leclerc is... oh, they're swarming. She is being swarmed as we see Leclerc absolutely carve through the field. Jackie might do the same thing. Oh, dear me, that's a bit naughty. Leclerc pushes her onto the gravel. I think that was Leclerc giving it right back to her, saying no thank you, as side by side with Esteban Ocon through the Curva Grande. What a performance here. I'd be happy with P4, but she wants more. And she wants absolute insanity mode, and that might just be the end of the podium dream here at Monza. As we look at Carlos Sainz, who seemingly doesn't look that slow. I wonder if it's just the fact he's not got DRS. Oh my god, that is 3 cars in a line that have just gone past it. Well, they've not quite gone past him yet. Perez and Albon went past him like he was standing still. I think Guan Yu Zhou might be following the same suit. Yes, he is. Sainz has lost 3 positions in the one straight. Although he's got one of those positions back right now. I think if he goes up the inside of Guan Yu Zhou, yes, he has moved that man back into P9 as we go to Oscar Piastri looking at the back of Callie Mayer. And what a run he's got out the second Lesmo corner. Callie might want to defend this a little better. Oh, defend that a little better, Callie. Okay, down to P16. But still, not a bad performance from Callie. She's really starting to get used to this. Verstappen! That's closing speed we really don't need into the Parabolica. That's enough to make you clench, and I think I'm still clenching right now how close that closing speed was. Somewhere around here's Perez. Where's Perez? We're getting a great front row seat here, and Jackie passing Esteban Ocon around the outside. There's Perez. Oh, but Ocon wants to come back. Look at it. It's absolute insanity these lot are trying here. And I mean insanity. We've still got Perez and Verstappen side by side as we look on board with Alex Albon down into the Della Roggio, and I think someone got a little too close there as well. As who are we looking at? We're looking at Stroll. Oh, they are breezing past Sainz like Sainz is standing still. What is wrong with this Ferrari? That Ferrari should be an absolute beast in a straight line, but it just seems that Stroll has taken Sainz. He might be looking at taking Zhou's point off him. Oh no, Zhou's got 2 points. I do apologise. Zhou's other point then. He's got a point to make, and he wants that other point, if you don't mind me saying so, as he looks at an absolute mega run on Guan Yu Zhou, but that's not happening. Zhou's having a look at the back of Stroll again, and round the outside of the Ascari chicane, and thank you very much, says that man, if you don't mind me saying so. Now, look at this mess. See, if they can keep fighting, she can disappear off into the distance, as we got Ocon and Verstappen. No love lost there between the pair of them side by side. Perez is there, Albon's there, Zhou is there. They're all arriving on the scene now. It's like they've woke up and said, hello, we're all here, we're all coming. Don't mind us, don't mind us. 3 wide into the Retrophilia. Oh, no, it's about to be 2 wide. They're all madmen. They're madmen. The AI on this game are absolute madmen. Absolute madmen. I think we've come to that understanding now, as we've still got Ocon and Perez side by side into the Della Rosia. I think Ocon's going to get the better of that one, and quite rightly so, he's going to get the better of that one. Who are we looking at here? Tsunoda was making moves there as he goes up the inside of Stroll. He may be thinking up the inside of Carlos Sainz here for that final point. If he does, that'll be Yuki's first point in this season. I'd like to see Yuki Tsunoda get some of that, as Bottas. Callie's down to P17. What's happened to Callie? She's seemingly just dropped off the pace for some bizarre reason, as Piastri and Bottas side by side through the Retrophilia. And not quite going to get the job done, I don't think. Not quite going to get the job done, unfortunately. Oh, still side by side, though, through Curva Grande. It's what you love to see, as they keep it rolling. And Bottas is going to keep the job done now on board with Sergio Perez. Jackie has disappeared off. Excuse me, I'm yawning. I apologise for yawning. She has disappeared off into the distance. If these two keep fighting, she'll disappear off more and more. But now that Perez is in P5, I have a feeling that he's going to hustle and harry her all the way through where she needs to go, as we go on board with Oscar Piastri down the outside of the Scari chicane. Great move, and that's put Bottas in the mud. It's going to give Callie a little bit of a chance there. Now Gasly on his recovery drive after his spin. Excuse me, that man. And round the outside, he goes with Nick de Vries, and let's be honest, Nick de Vries was asking for, oh my god, look at the speed that this man. We got greens flying there. Somebody's slowing down here. I think somebody is slowing down here. Perez has got past Jackie. We're coming on to the final lap of the Grand Prix. Verstappen is all over a rear end now. We don't need this. We don't need this. Come on. Come on. Oh, Perez, you absolute... Perez just blocked Verstappen off. Thank you. Get the old bomb draft out through the Della Rosia. We got a car literally pulling up. Is it Carlos Sainz? I knew there was a problem with this Ferrari. I knew it. And Carlos Sainz has, I think he's retired. Is that an engine-related issue? Or is that... it's engine-related. You can see the smoke coming out the back of that Ferrari powertrain. And that is the end of the Ferrari race. As who we look at? We look at Liam Lawson here. Liam Lawson is going after Bottas. Callie might get involved here. Come on, Callie. California, here she comes. Right back where she started from, which is generally last. I'm kidding. But hey, that was the first time I saw that up the inside move work at the Retrophilia. Fair play to that, but out at the front. Well, this is not the result that we wanted, but unfortunately we're going to have to take this result. Perez has got past Jackie again. Where the hell has that happened? I have no idea. We'll see if we can go back to it as Lewis Hamilton wins the Italian Grand Prix from George Russell. And I think here's where it happened. Up the inside of the Lesmo. That's a bit tight. But if she saved battery, she's going to get him right out of the Lesmo. There's debris on the inside of that second Lesmo. There might be debris on the inside of that second Lesmo. Get the old sweepers out for that one as we head down to the Ascari chicane, go around the outside. Perez, ultra defensive. But ultra defensive is never going to work because ultra aggressive will always work as we head down to the Parabolica. George Russell's got the fastest as there's a max point sweep for the Mercedes team, which is rather unfortunate. Perez thought about it into the Parabolica. Not going to happen. Yellow flags flying for Carlos Sainz. P4 from P21.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
I would take that as an absolute damage limitation right there. That she did absolute bits, and damn right she gets driver of the day. She deserves a lot more than that, if you ask me.
So Mercedes have won it, and what a great race it was. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
I really feel the track layout combined with the track temperatures we saw today suited their car. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take the top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes. So let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. This result then narrows the gap between our championship leader and the rest of the standings. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Well, for me, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. The multiple world champion may be the boring choice at this point, but you can't argue that he's a driver deserving of his reputation.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
Well, after a drive like that, Crofty, I think anything could happen in the next half hour, as they used to say on Stingray. But Lewis Hamilton wins the Italian Grand Prix, so that gap's going to come down by 13 points. George Russell, P2, Charles Leclerc get a podium for Ferrari in their home race. Good for him. P4 from P21. What an absolute machine she is. Perez, Verstappen, Ocon, Zhou, Albon. Tsunoda gets a point for his tire challenge. Callie got to P15. She started P13, so that's not too bad. Not too bad. 2 DNFs, Carlos Sainz and Lando Norris. But yeah, what an absolute mad race. And I mean, what an absolute mad race it was. Well, I would say from where we were on the grid, that's not actually a bad result. P21 to P4, I think we can safely take that and run with it to the bank. Especially if we're beating Carlos on a regular basis. Let me just, because at the same time as this, I'm doing a Flickr upload for Brighton. Oh, we didn't get any of that. Oh, that's on me. I completely forgot to tell her to defend Charles Leclerc with her life. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll go wrap it up then. Oh, income is looking solid-ish. We'd say Singapore is next. Oh yes, everyone's looking forward to Singapore. Not, especially if it rains. Oh, please don't rain in Singapore. If there's one place you really don't want it to rain on this game, right? Monaco would be probably number 2, but Singapore would be number 1. If it rains in Singapore, you run for your life and you run very, very quickly. So, let's get some sponsor training on there for Callie. Let's do the advertising for the vehicle, and I think we'll take the Supplier HQ tour. You know, get a bit more resource. We don't need the resource points, but you know, it's nice to have them. Can we do anything with these departments? The answer is probably likely no. But then again, you know that we don't like the answer no. We like the answer yes. we like any answer, we do. We can't get anything in the durability department, that's absolutely fine. I think this week, isn't it, we've got some customization items. Why have we got some customization items? What have we got? Car liveries. Let's have a look. What have we got? Oh yes, the Alfa Romeo kick livery. Look at that. Does that livery not look gorgeous? I guarantee if they allowed us to colour, that would have been in pink, no problem. Not a problem. I think we got the appropriate... yeah, we got the appropriate... It's a shame we couldn't edit those. We're not on PCs that we could mod that, unfortunately. But yeah, that's going to do it as we look at the championship. Her lead had a chunk taken out of it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you've not already done so. Playlists will appear all around momentarily. Go check out some more Rockstar Pool 69 content. But in the meantime, stay safe, be kind to each other. You can't be kind, be quiet. No place in the world you can't be kind to other people. We will see you tomorrow for F1 Manager. I believe it is the Italian Grand Prix for that one. And we will see you on Wednesday for the Singapore Grand Prix. Blech.